here on SUT Media, SUT Radio. I am Ed, as intended, your radio director. And as the song ends, I would like to say that this is a very deep song. It came out a couple years ago, and I don't think people really understood what they were listening to when they heard it. I know there are many people that are very conscious, and there are people that are blind, to the facts that these truths are for real. So, with that being said, I want to go to another part of this press conference. Vote No to Oppurtunity School District legislative proposal, and we will get to that right after this.
You're now tuned in to SUT Radio.
SUT's in the building. Rain, the hell us know we can do to help out.
What is SUT? Simply United Together is a catalyst for positive social change and community empowerment. We support a diversified idealism that promotes community sustainability, human relations, and civic empowerment. SUT Global was founded in May 2011 by Dr. James Jones Sr., who is a native of Youngstown, Ohio. He is the founder and chairman of SUT Global, which originated on Facebook. We are a grassroots, international community service organization that has seen a phenomenal growth since its inception. Our headquarters are in Atlanta, Georgia. We currently have over 350 chapters, 52 divisions, and represented in 49 of the 50 states. Additionally, SUT is represented internationally in 44 countries, such as Africa, Mexico, Canada, Europe, Middle East, Asia, South America, Australia, and the Caribbean. With its consistent growth of members and an eye on even broader horizons, SUT Global wants to take its mission plus message to the next level. These entities will allow the members to interact with each other on a more personal level while giving back to our local communities across the world. SUT recently won the Steve Harvey Neighborhood Award for Best Community Leader and other numerous community outreach awards in 2015. Dr. Jones also helped create the newly united platform of Community Compilation, a group of organizations across the country coming together serving a huge purpose as one. Our founder and chairman, Dr. James Jones Sr., believes that being a blessing to someone else is the most important thing that a human being can do. Different people, same purpose, simply united. With the over 50 initiatives that Simply United Together has, it's very easy for you to get in where you fit in and make a difference today.
We gonna make it to a brighter day. We gonna make it, hustling, stacking, gotta pray. We gonna make it, despite what all the haters say. We gonna make it, 24/7 hustle's way.
You're now tuned in to SUT Radio.
Thank you, Charlie. We are the League of Women Voters. We also have men, and I've talked to several in this room who didn't know that we have men in our organization, and we do, and we're very proud to have them. My husband is one of them. He does not have a broken arm either. So, we are very glad to be here and very glad to be standing in opposition of Senate Resolution 287. Just to give you some background on the League. The League is a kind of an interesting animal in that any situation or issue that we look at it we study it. We're big studiers. We want to know that we're doing the right thing. And we have many positions nationally that we follow and also state positions that we take. But we don't do it lightly. We do it with a lot of study and thoughtful collaboration and consensus building. And the League of Women Voters supports these things. We support quality basic education in Georgia. We support equity in state funding for public K through 12 schools. We support adequate funding by the legislature for the same public K through 12 schools. And we support election of policy making officials. But mostly we support transparency and accountability at all levels of government. For these reasons that I've just given you, the League of Women Voters is in opposition. We have a right to be because our positions say we have a right to be. And the question that is put on the ballot in 2016, this is the question. Shall the Constitution of Georgia be amended to allow the state to intervene in chronically failing schools in order to improve student performance? This long bill, this is the one question that they have. This question is disingenuous, and it's misleading.
Yes. Amen.
A yes vote on this constitutional amendment would do more than allow the state to intervene in chronically failing schools. It would allow them to take over our public schools, our public education schools, and open the door wide for our schools to be privatized as it has in other states. And we know that hasn't worked. We oppose state takeover of local schools, including employees, school buildings, property, and resources, as a violation of local school board authority and taxpayer trust. We are also opposed to an Oppurtunity School District superintendent, this czar that was mentioned, who would be appointed, not elected, and report solely to the governor. The League of Women Voters stands in strong opposition to SR287, and I would urge all citizens to take a hard look at it before they answer the question, which sounds so misleading. All citizens of Georgia.
Thank you. And important facts about
And that was a representative of the League of Women Voters. Yes, and a lot of those women are teachers. You know, we have to think about the teachers and the children. You know, the teachers, I remember when I was in school, teachers gave me the utmost attention in junior high school and certain, you know, when I wasn't in New York. New York was a different animal in school. But here in Atlanta, it was different. I got a little more attention, even though the curriculum was different, and many people would say that Atlanta schools were subpar to northern schools. Southern schools were subpar to northern schools, education-wise. And I think that can be a true statement, you know.
Melodies from hell, melodies from hell. Rain down, rain down, rain down. Melodies from hell, melodies from hell. Rain down, rain down on me, rain down on me. Your arms and hold me, arms and hold me. Rain down on me, rain down on me. Holy Ghost, precious Holy Ghost, rain down on me, rain, 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 rain down on me, rain, rain down on me.
Just want to give a big shout out to all my community leaders from SUT, Simply United Together, and all other organizations out there. I shout mine out because that's who I rock with, and we are doing numbers and making big changes in the world. You know, Suck Global started out in 2011 by Dr. James Jones. You know, as a homeless man, he looked out for the homeless and then began his start there and then kept it moving. And then in 2015, he won a Steve Harvey Award for Greatest Community Leader and just took that money and put it back into the community and really is about what he says he's about. He's not a player, he's a grinder, and everybody with him is grinders, and if you're with him, you're a grinder. So let's grind. And 2016, this is Legacy Driven 2016. So everybody, thanks for tuning in to SUT Radio WSUT. This is Ed as Intended Radio Director, and like that, I'm out with one more thing needing to be said. And that is from my media director, King Quill, as he interviews Reverend Love about the O.S.D. Oppurtunity School District legislative proposal and the importance of voting. So let me give you that right now, let you hear that and show you how things can change. Just listen.
All right. How's it going? King Quill here at SUT Media.
Outstanding. Thank you so much for having us to come and be a part of Simply United Together.
Awesome. Well, I'm feeling kind of excited today. I got my badge from my deputy registrar, so now I can register people to vote. So some of the things we have going on, I'm going to talk to you about is voter registration and no to O.S.D.
Yes. Voter registration, voter education, get out to vote. We want to impress upon your listening audience to mark down Tuesday, May 24th. Tuesday, May 24th from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. is the general primary election. Very, very important. There are several offices that will be up for election. In Georgia, there's the United States Senator's race that will be up. All 14 U.S. House of Representatives seats will be up. We have the Fulton County, DeKalb County Commission races are up, sheriffs. So there are a plethora of races that will be on the ballot, school board races. And so we encourage everybody to really get involved. 180 state representatives, 56 state senators, all of these will be up for election on Tuesday, May 24th. The last day that one can register in order to vote on Tuesday, May 24th is April 26th. So make sure that you register to vote. You can go online, just Google Secretary of State's office, and just follow the prompt. You can register online. And there will also be several voter registration drives, which SUT will be a part of and have been a part of. And so we encourage everybody who's not registered to register and vote, because there's an important election on Tuesday, May 24th, the general primary election. One of the things that will be on the ballot during the general election on Tuesday, November 8th, will be the Oppurtunity School District amendment. And we're encouraging everybody to vote no on the O.S.D. amendment that will be on the ballot, because we feel that it's not in the best interest of our children. It's a bill that will give the governor too much power in terms of our schools. It will rob local elected school boards of the duly elected powers to regulate the schools. So we're encouraging everybody to vote no on the what is called the Oppurtunity School District Amendment that will be on the ballot